All right, a little bit of a breather today in the weather department after a very busy Monday, but already the eyes are looking ahead.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have another round of snow tomorrow, and if this is the type of snow that came in the middle of the night, it would be a complete non-factor.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's going to be moving in during the morning, so it may have some impact during the morning commute, but I don't think it's a huge thing because it moves along. It's
Okay.
just
Okay.
really
Just
a
the
few
timing
hours.
is the
right.
issue.
But the timing is unfortunate. Today, a little bit below average. We didn't even hit freezing in Portland, the high 31. However, speaking to the strength of the sun this time of the year, at this point later in the winter, there was quite a bit of melting today, especially if you threw down some salt this morning. Over the next several days, our average high is 37. It's a little lower than that in Bangor. We'll be around average Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Saturday stands out as a pretty mild day. We could get well into the 40s. And then there is a cold shot that comes early next week, but it's not going to be as cold as what we dealt with just a few weeks ago. So the numbers now not too far off the highs today. It stayed in the teens up in the mountains, by the way. This air mass is cold, so the temperatures will drop quickly this evening and overnight. And then this area of clouds you see entering upstate New York will come in after midnight, followed by the snow tomorrow morning. So you see that here hour by hour. It's mostly clear to start, but if you have any reason to be out late evening, it'll be pretty cold. Temps will be dropping into the single numbers for most. And by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, might be a little sun in eastern Maine. Clouds will be coming in from the west, though, and here comes the snow. I think it spreads in between about 6 and 9 o'clock to southern and western Maine. Eastern Maine, you get your morning commute in fine with no problem. And actually, the timing is a little more ideal for kids going to school around Bangor. You get to school, it's not snowing. It snows around recess, and then the way home is pretty much done. But down east, it'll linger a little bit longer into about the 3 or 4 o'clock hour, and then wrapping up after that. Could be a snow shower or squall that comes down from the north with a cold front tomorrow night, but the bulk of this comes through with that round of snow moving in from west to east through the morning and afternoon. 1 to 3 inches should do it for most. It wouldn't shock me if there's an isolated 4-inch amount, but I think most get a few inches as this comes by. Then for Thursday, it's a partly sunny day. Temps that get back into the 30s for most of us south of the mountains. Looks like a pretty nice day with a mix of sunshine and clouds. A little update to the forecast that if you don't want a storm you may like, it looks like this front is going to stay stalled to our south Thursday night into Friday, and this ridge of high pressure builds in, which will hold that to the south. So we're no longer looking at a storm here or a storm potential Thursday night and Friday morning. So that's a good update, especially for southern New England where they need a break. Then over the weekend, we get mild on Saturday with a southerly wind up into the 40s. On the other side of this front, though, is going to be cold air, and that comes in for early next week. It looks colder than average here in the Northeast for next week. So enjoy the little warm up that we get on Saturday. Seas 2 to 4 feet tomorrow. There is a small craft advisory in effect. So light snow moves through tomorrow. I'd allow a little extra time for the morning commute, but it doesn't strike me as something that will be terribly disruptive, but there may be some impacts. Sun and clouds on Thursday, nice on Friday as that front stays to our south, and mild on Saturday, followed by that Sunday cold front. And we'll watch the middle of next week. If there's a period of time where there could be another system, it would be like Tuesday night or Wednesday next week. But that is 7 days away. So.
Yeah, we get some time.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, thank
You're
you.
welcome.